on YouTube, okay? I'm live on YouTube, alright? Hello guys, welcome to the video. So we're doing another collab today. So I will get Jonathan involved and invited now. So I'll make sure he's up and running on this stream. I'll put the link in, guys, so he should be coming in pretty soon. But yeah, we're just live on YouTube. So they're not winning, innit?
They're 22, where their captain has retrieved the situation. Just be careful. Justin Tipper is
Oh, they have to chase it now, England.
Jim Bolton chases George Ford.
There he is.
Hi.
Hi. We are live, people.
How's it going, by the way?
It's good. It's good. It's good. But yeah, welcome, guys. Welcome.
Okay.
Welcome to London. No, I'm joking. Welcome to the coronavirus in London.
Okay. It's everywhere, bro.
No. But we got it at worse. That's what I'm saying to people. Welcome to London, the worst country with COVID.
Yeah, we were worst. We were the worst hit.
Yeah. So welcome to the country, guys. Let me edit the font now.
You're just editing the thumbnail.
Yeah, I'm just going to edit it now.
Interception by Sheedy Gibbons. Reset it. Look at the speed of reset. Not even Johnny Lee can get close in. Two knees. It's still loose. Reset it. It's got loose. It's got forward.
I'm gonna share the. Wait, what?
We're losing to Wales at the moment.
Yeah, my dad's watching it.
We're losing to Wales, guys. Not good. Not good. I mean, Wales are tough, to be honest. They are a tough team. Wales are a tough team to beat. Oh, he's got a call going, guys. He may have to.
Don't worry, that's gone.
Right. Well, if you do have a call, mate, you can mute yourself.
This is the sort of footwork and the air shots at the end. That's the confusion.
I was just sending Ellie the link.
Oh, what, is she going to join?
No, I mean the video link.
Okay.
So she joins in the chat.
Right. Well, if you do want to join on here with me and Jonathan, the link is in the description. If you want to come on. We managed to get 3 people going on Jonathan's one yesterday. Yep.
Yeah, we had 3 people on the stream on my end yesterday.
Guinness player of the match. I'm not going to give it to the referee, but I'm going to give it to Guinness player of the match is
I might stream tomorrow.
He was close.
Okay.
I might stream tomorrow. I'm not too sure though.
I'll be there. And it looks like with my plug, we're going to have to take out the wires and with a machine to see what the problem is with the wires, because it's definitely not the it definitely isn't a switch thing down there. It isn't that. It's the plug itself.
Damn it, wrong link. I sent the wrong link.
I don't think we can help you right now.
Huh?
I don't think he can help you right now.
Hang on. Let me just
I mean, you can call out his name if you want and say help. You can call out God's name and then maybe he'll help you, but I don't know.
Hang on. Oh, you could just hear the echo as well.
Echo typing.
From that range, with that inbound, because it's inevitable.
And it's nice to see him celebrating. He's been under the pressure a little bit after the autumn.
Wales just got another try.
Nice.
It's such an accumulation of points in the last quarter.
Not really.
It was 24 all.
I want England to win, not Wales.
You don't want Wales? No, I don't want Wales to win anyway.
Kind of shady.
I'm British.
So they put the posts.
British.
Fine. Yeah, well, same here. What part of London are you from? What part of London were you born?
Part of London. Sorry, mate.
No. Mine South London.
South London. Oh, is it with the accent?
Yeah, South London, bro. South London and proud, bro. What do you think I'm bloody Crystal Palace fan, fam? South London. It's better to be in South London. Better than shitty Croydon. South London, bro.
Shout out to Sutton Community Dance. I've had my lesson today.
Yeah.
They have a YouTube channel. I'll drop the link to them on the chat.
Yeah, they aren't from South London. They're from Sutton. Oh yeah, I'm going to promote someone. Go check out Studio Cat Games. She's going to be live on Twitch. She's really good at streaming, so make sure you go check her out. There's her Instagram if you want to go check her out. CatFox _ CatFox _ So go check her out. She's going to be live on Twitch later. Make sure you go check her out.
But they completely,
Oh my God.
I'm really pleased from
What?
the Welsh perspective that they've beaten the England team 15 on the field.
Oh
What?
my God, it's that sticker. It was the sticker with the meter just drinking milk. It's like, It's so funny. Look at the sticker.
Is what killed them.
Look at YouTube's face. It's just like,
they just seem
Right.
Oh God, that's funny. That's so funny.
Even without a crowd here, they would put themselves.
I mean, I don't know what you think, Jonathan. It's quite fit.
After mistake, which just made it easy for Wales
It's quite
to
fit, isn't
take
it?
territory and keep the ball, and that heaped even more pressure on England.
But if you want to check her out, mate, _CatFox and then _ It's on there, so go check her out, guys. She's a really good YouTuber.
When the bench comes on,
we might have Ellie Adams in the chat because I just sent her the link.
The referee, like blowing the whistle, very obvious.
That's good.
First 5 minutes. Just kind of back off.
Go check out her podcast as well. She's got a podcast. Go check her out.
The forbidden podcast. I remember I joined on one of I joined I had a collab with a while ago.
Yeah, I know. I saw.
I'll send the link to that actually. It was quite funny because it was her edits. It was the edits that she put, and she mentioned, and we mentioned about the video that I recorded a while ago, like a couple of years ago, which was when me, Tilly, and another friend were in Croydon, and we saw a seagull a seagull was trying to walk into one of the restaurants in Croydon.
Well, we got beat 40-24. We got beat 40-24. They got 40, we got 24.
Was it full time as well?
Yeah, we got annihilated, mate.
Oh, my dad's not going to be happy. My dad's a Rocky fan.
Six Nations it was. We got annihilated.
My dad won't be happy because he is
supporter.
Yeah, he's
you
an
come
England
a long
supporter.
way as a sport since last year, since the autumn in particular. What do you think has made the difference now at the way?
I think just time together.
Thanks for the gift, Brad.
Than we were maybe last Six Nations, and just that togetherness helps when you're out there fighting tough battles.
Are Wales starting to believe?
Trying to work out which
Well,
one.
like I said, we'll be busy today, and definitely plenty to work on, and we'll do that next week.
It was
Thank you very much.
something. I'm trying to work out which one it was.
So Wales,
From
3
Bingham
wins from
podcast, I
3
think.
bonus points as well. So 14 points they lead the table from France.
Something.
Of course, are playing this weekend. It is Italy next for Wales, and then on the final day of the Six Nations,
You'll laugh
they
at the
come
sticker I
to
sent you
Paris,
on
and that could be
Pokemon Go.
for a Grand Slam. In fact, depending on when that rearranged fixture happens between
I'm
France and
trying to
Scotland,
find the
it
video
could be
that
the
I
Six
did
Nations
with,
is decided on the final day
Ellie.
of the championship.
Okay.
We're not waiting for a rearranged fixture sometime at the end of March. Who knows? And we haven't heard anything about that rearranged fixture, by the way. Of course, we'll bring you news if we get it. It really was today an interesting test match. You know, there's so many incidents, so much controversy. It never really ever kind of felt like it flowed properly, and yet there were periods where both teams played some good rugby.
It felt like the game was just in the balance for the first 30 minutes, and England looked like towards the end of the first half they were getting the ascendancy. They probably didn't want half time to come. But second half, like Joey said, England you would have thought the message at half time would have been no penalties, because giving away a penalty gives away 40 metres of field position.
Should I drop the link
opposition and attacking option. You can't underestimate how important it is to try and keep that handicap below 10. Like 10 is the sort of golden number. If you keep it in single figures, that's great. It was 14-9. We can give it 14
do that in our stream or your
if someone's in
DMs.
Just do that. You can do that in the stream if you
It's a
want.
big issue for them at the moment.
What is that down to then? Is that just these unusual times? You know, are we seeing more penalties because of that?
The referees are refereeing very strictly, but you have to adapt. I mean, right from the first game England playing against Scotland, they gave away 3 or 4 consecutive penalties. You have to be able to adapt to what the referee's doing. Very obvious from the opening 10 minutes that he liked to blow his whistle. It was very pernickety, and you can look at all the is he offside or not. But just back off. Because actually our defence is not getting stressed by what Wales are doing. We can handle it.
You think almost the lack of crowd and the lack of pressure thereof would actually release
the channel.
Yeah, you should have some understanding and real focus.
Those guys.
Distraction.
Right.
I just think it's the penalties are born of frustration, individual frustration. Because it's your discipline whether to go in or not, or to infringe or not.
Most recent video
They're trying to compete.
was uploaded 5 days ago.
Right.
You're trying to compete.
I'll copy this
but sometimes,
and then put it in the
you have to-
description.
as I said at the start, you have to be cold. You know, that's not the only difference that is making the negative difference. And I'll get opinions. So let them have the
I
ball,
will
and
find.
we'll get them.
In the meantime, I'm going
opportunity, or they'll
to
kick the ball
find.
back.
Do it with a brutal, aggressive defence. Not the ball out of hand. That's where I would change it.
I do think now the lack of game time is having a significant effect on England, because there was a statistic before the game. Adam Beard, who started second row, had more minutes under his belt than the whole England pack put together. And when you then look at that now, obviously that lack of game time, match awareness, understanding the referee, just where you are in the game.
a rustiness.
Yeah, I think it's rusty. No, I think you've got to you can't communicate amongst each other. If there's guys who are liable to
Oh,
do those,
that was 8 years ago as well.
just back off.
My brother did a video on a channel about 8 years ago.
We were set up.
He's only uploaded 2 videos.
I was a bit disappointed not it was a little bit of downswing.
One link is in the description for you guys. So
Let
So check out
They won a triple crown. Let's hear their captain, Alan Winjones.
Well, many congratulations. It's the Triple Crown. You won 3 out of 3. The Grand Slam is on. First of all, there's so much to talk about, but what does that mean to this sport?
I think yeah, into earlier about belief, and I think we probably had a tough time through the Nations Cup. I'm not going to lie, shy away from that. I think we showed character in the previous 2 games, and we're not going to say we have a bit of luck as well. Bounce the ball and decisions, what have you, but if it wasn't us, it'd be someone else. So I still truly believe we're not very hard to go. I thought we played quite a bit of ball in hand.
I'm live on YouTube right
we
now.
played previous games.
You can come in and say hi.
Controversy. Farrell was
No, I'm
furious
on
at Pascal
YouTube.
Gauzet, the referee, when he was told to talk to his
Just asking me
players.
what I'm doing.
Pico takes a quick kick. Josh Adams scores in the corner. As the opposing captain, when there's an obvious
So
error,
my brother
to say
did
to the ref,
his
"Well, ref, that's probably not right."
The tough thing is if
a
this is on
channel which was back in
sometimes it's those
2012.
when we're told to leave the rest alone as much as you can, and
That was
2012.
I think that was way before I started my channel.
In the build-up to the
Right.
Williams score.
Well, again, I've played 3 games. I've been on the end of those decisions as well. So
Hang on. Yeah, it was actually.
England fought back
June.
valiantly, 24-all at one point. Then
Yeah,
Wales
he
closed
did
the
his
game out
he did a
magnificently
channel
with the
he did his
Palace
channel
taking his
in
kicks.
June
What's given Wales the
2012.
confidence to stay calm like that and to win the game? Joel?
For me, I joined April 6, 2016. Pretty much like 4 years ago, like 4 years later.
Like I said earlier on, a bit of relief you can achieve. And luckily,
You have. Well done to you. Congratulations, Alan. Yeah.
Well, they've scored 4 tries against England today, Wales, for the first time since 1998. I'm not sure any of them, Sam Morgan, of those tries in the last 23 years would be as controversial as that first Josh Adams try.
Yeah, I mean, the key in that is that, and this was an enforced penalty, again, given away by England. That's enforced. So I don't think Owen Farrell, I think you could have made a better effort to, well, you realise you went down.
Bro, we need to support a friend of mine who I collabed with. This guy literally used a clip of a video that I uploaded like a few years ago.
So the key to that was he said you got to with your team. So once you do, you expect as a captain probably at least 30 seconds to be able to speak to your team. But even though I said I was annoyed from Owen Farrell's perspective, it's great experience
I'll
to ask him.
DM the video that I starred in.
So tell us when the time's back on.
So that's great awareness from Dan Bigg, and that is a perfectly weighted kick, good finish from Josh Adams. So even though we could be disappointed from an English perspective, I thought there was great leadership, and that's why Dan Bigg was.
I think the referee is going to say to England, I'm going to put time back on. He's actually been able to talk to his team, he's talking to his team. He's got to say, Captain, 5 seconds, 10 seconds.
That was the video that I joined.
Afterwards. I mean, I don't know why he's like that.
I had a collab.
You know, it was time back on, go away.
I had a collab with a channel.
I think England could have been a bit more responsive, but I'm on your side.
8 years ago.
When the referee says
8 years ago
I
now.
gave you time to set, he clearly didn't. It wasn't on.
Go check out
In terms of execution, obviously, as you say, savvy, well done, great awareness, and Wales absolutely played the circumstances.
Pro Links people. Who was I looking for? Remind me. Oh, it was Eddie's channel.
Please.
Ever since then, I've subscribed to loads of other people, and it's a lot harder. It's a lot harder for me to find the people I'm looking for.
I listen to you, go away, shut up, I'm right. I mean,
By the way, whether the water carriers are on the pitch or not.
Owen Farrell had the challenge at that point. He had to. It was then or never. But when we played against England, I used to remember Sean Edwards. Whenever there's a penalty, if Danny Kerr was playing, for example, he loved to tap and go, get back on side, wherever you do, get ready to defend. And England just didn't do that.
Okay, well, let's hear from Owen Farrell.
Own your goals. That wasn't it. Alan Jordan. I haven't seen him in a while.
That's not for us to talk about. We got our way back into it in that second half and didn't quite finish it off. There's plenty that we can be better.
You were furious at Pascal.
Yeah, by the way, you do know
Long
the
chat with
England
him.
captain,
Clearly
Chris
talking
Robshaw. I've
to
actually
the
met
team
him.
about penalty count. Big takes the fix of
Don't muck
my
about
God.
with,
Do you
don't
think
muck
England
about with him in a
could be more
bar.
alert in that moment?
He's flipping massive.
I'd have to look back at it.
Oh my God.
I don't know from where else to look at that moment in time.
What were you trying to say to the referee? I mean, you clearly felt you had a case.
Yes.
Because
Oh my God.
There's no point in talking about
What?
it now. That's for everyone else to talk about.
You
We'll
know,
focus on what we can
when
control.
when
Knock on or no knock on,
I
it's another
left
controversial
when I left
message.
the team
Control what we can control.
when I left the team high.
What you clearly couldn't control was England's
I think
penalty
it was
count.
like
How
this,
much do you feel that you shot yourself in the foot at the end?
it was
there
a
and cheating out
teacher
free kicks?
Yeah, it's an
that
issue. It's an issue for
one
us,
of
and it's
the
something that we're gonna have
teachers
to look
that
at.
used to teach me in
Because I thought the effort
in my
was good
cheap
today.
days
I thought
as a
the
YouTube
intent was
channel.
good today. But we can't.
Oh my God.
Bruh.
Teams offer that many times.
It was a while ago since
Can you
I
explain
saw.
why, aside of England's
Yeah,
experience,
but did you hear what I said?
totally
I've actually met Chris Robshaw,
penalty count
the
doesn't
England
look good for
captain.
him.
Really?
Why they can't just
Don't
stay
muck about with them
cool
guys.
in
They're
that moment?
flipping massive.
It's a whole team job. It's a whole
Don't
team
muck
job
about
to-
with them in a bar. They're
to
huge
make
guys.
sure
They're
that the
muscly and
that
everything.
we're looking after each other, that
Right.
we're all on the same
Massive
page,
guys.
and we'll look at how we can do that better.
But when we went to Wembley, you see the Oxford guys. They were huge, weren't they?
Yeah.
We'll go back
Oxford
to
guys were massive.
Yeah.
So let's take a moment to congratulate Wales, Triple Crown winners 2021. Who knows, we may be seeing in a few weeks' time Grand Slam winners as well. They're surpassing expectations and they seem to be growing in confidence.
Well, it looks like Wales
Yeah,
won.
definitely. I think now that
They won.
the best motivation I find is proving people wrong. And I don't think many people gave Wales a chance to into the Six
They
Nations.
won the
And
tournament.
well,
Six
so
Nations.
that can't be a motivation, but I found that personally my best motivation. I'm sure this squad is nothing better than being
Wales
told you
won
can't do
it.
something and
Yeah.
you've proven the doubt was wrong. So I think now they've got a nice
England's won it before, haven't we? We've won Six
Yeah,
Nations.
we've won it. We've won it before.
Could be red hot favourites to win that.
I think we've won it a few times actually. We've won
Yeah.
it like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
England has.
Kickoff, Sonny did that, and he was prickly. And there you can
Trey
see,
Jones,
you wanted to say a few more things.
We're not that rubbish, guys, in rugby. We're pretty good. We've won.
We are pretty good.
We were rubbish. We deserved that, losing that game.
Despite those
But I think we won it when Chris Robshaw was around. That was when we won. But now he's retired now. So. Yeah, he used to play for the whole Queen's guys, which I've actually met him. So if you do see him in a bar, don't muck about with him because he's flipping massive.
They won that game in the last 20 minutes.
I agree with those.
Otherwise, he'll
yeah.
just go. He'll just go real Smash
Wales
Bros
on
on you.
16 points.
No, he'll just crush you like a little ant. That's how big he is. He'll just crush you.
Uh-oh.
Wales were.
He'll probably just get you by the head and just.
The question about the penalties at the end was
Yeah.
almost what hurts him the most.
You
wasn't
can
it?
say your
No,
prayers
there
can
is a
Uh,
conflict. It's growing.
Yeah, when you
Oh,
get
yeah.
the last 20 minutes of
Oh,
time,
excuse
that's
me.
what it's all about. You have to have your composure.
I've been subscribed to loads and loads of people back in the day.
There was some nice bit of
Yeah,
passages
same.
play, but then they'll make a mistake. Then they
And
give a
it's a lot.
penalty away.
It's
and we
a
said at the
lot
start,
harder
if
when
you're
I'm
making
trying to
consecutive
look
errors,
for a specific
it was
challenge,
you
and it's
lose points.
really hard
Wales kicked
to
3
think,
penalties.
like to see, to
You're,
find the
2
challenge that you're
kilogram, yeah?
looking for. Yeah.
Decisions from referees, but we
Back
can-
a requisite to that. It's not me, it's
Well,
someone
that's the,
else.
Was it or was it not a knock on? The letter of the law says it hits the player, therefore it's not, Jerry.
Is there any?
It looks.
Is there any other
There is a lot of debate,
in
particularly on
chat,
social
or is it
media.
just us?
There was a lot of debate
Just us at the
here
moment.
in the studio.
Hang
And
on, one
I do understand it, but the letter of the law, it's not. So, and as Owen said in his interview, they can't control that. The try's given. They just got to get back and stop.
So how
giving
much you
away,
weigh? 2 kilogram, yeah?
penalties and stop sort of discipline.
2
I think the
kilogram?
frustration between the fans and even us is that we've seen that being given as a knock-on occasion. So I think it's confusing because this is the tough thing with being a rugby referee. We have to sympathise with the ref. There's such a fine margin between, for example, a knock-on and what's not a knock-on. But you can see how the ball
Do you remember? Do you remember Emily Walker?
So the good thing there, Sam, is that you've got the two men who've looked at it loads of times.
She's only uploaded 3 videos, and I started all 3 of them.
Well, Louis couldn't believe it was. Even at the time, he kind of went,
What, has she got a channel?
Yes.
What is it called?
It's just called Emily Walker.
Yeah, agreed.
I'll send the link.
Okay, well, at that point, Wales have scored 2 tries and they're looking like they're really in the ascendancy. England came back and it was Anthony Watson who went over the white line first.
Yeah, great phase of play by England. Get into the red zone and create quick ball. Quick ball is what gives you an advantage. The defence is so disorganised. They're going to rush up, they're going to take a guess where the ball might go. But if you've got composure, you can use an overlap. England don't quite use that overlap, but Watson's nice and power. It's under the line and it's well finished for me. England back in the game.
This is what frustrating them the most because actually when they play with the ball,
my cousin, that's my cousin's channel. He hasn't uploaded since
they didn't do it often enough to win the game. And this
3 years ago was his last.
Yeah, it was just really good because they had 2 very, very disappointing decisions.
Never left.
They got over it and they're back in the game. And I think there was lots of good things.
And then they got another penalty, didn't they? Went in 17-14 at half time, and actually you felt they were the team that kind of got upper hand. They had momentum going into the second half. The other thing, though, that you said pre-match was that you wanted to see the scrum half, Kieran Hardy, actually kind of make some breaks, run a little bit more, and he did. You just didn't want him to do it today.
Hey, Presto, he heard me. He was tapped into our studio. I'll prove that guess got wrong.
Found it.
See.
Sharp, shrewd, on the money, ready to go. And England napping again. Look at that.
I found one of Ellie's channels.
Watch the ball, watch the player, be alert, and then if they make the decision to kick the goal, you can.
Oh yeah, I remember you used to do this. Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. Johnny Hill doesn't need to chase that. The referee's going to penalise that.
That was ages ago. That was my favourite song. That was my favourite.
The penalty's given.
Yeah.
That was my favourite.
He took the chance. He doesn't score.
That was my favourite video at the time.
But I think great. He's taking the opportunity and he's being rewarded.
You've got to be brave to take that chance because, like you say, John, you're going to get another roller kid. You don't complete that.
It's very easy to get excited in attack.
That was it. It wasn't the.
It's much harder to get as excited in defence. So when that penalty is given, England need to be able to switch back into defence as quickly as they can switch into
When he sees the 15 of Elliot Daly,
official forbidden
he knows he's got a chance.
was I was thinking of.
On the stream.
It was great play. And to say, if he doesn't score and England turn the ball over and they don't come away with anything, you're going to be questioned. But he backed himself, and at times,
I wonder if Emily's got her Facebook.
At times, other players were today. I wish England had done that a little
Emily
bit more.
Walker's got a Facebook.
Did then, didn't he? Anything you can do, scrum half, I can do better. And
The above link is
England are back in the game now.
So with this, Tony Falasau has to either take the front runner, which is Carl Sinclair. This is good England attack. Or the run out the back.
I'll link that in the description box below.
Owen Farrell. The next one, England throw 2
and that was the video that I did a collab with her.
He makes the wrong decision on this occasion, takes the dummy runners in the forward, running to the front line, and then there's a 3v1.
12th of March 2020, which was a year ago.
The decoy runners sucked in the Welsh defence.
So that
wasn't. Hang on. No, that wasn't. It wasn't that one. It wasn't that one. That was the previous one. That was the one. That was the one after that. Our one, the one I did with Ellie was episode 2. The one I sent you was episode 1, where she did that one with her brother.
Right.
And,
so I sent the wrong link. But I think that was the shortcut to her channel anyway.
He's got to try. Yeah, it's great play, boy.
It's a shame for Winter.
I wonder if Emily Walker has a Facebook.
I hate the highlight there, but you've been one of our best players. But that's all that decision was. It's an easy team.
He'll get over that, and he's polishing the Triple Crown trophy.
You did, Sam, you did pinpoint him as well.
Sorry, Wayne.
And Warren Gatlin sat in box 9 over there watching.
It's really good.
I don't have skills anymore.
So it's 24-all at this point. I mean, it really was. As a test match goes, with a quarter of the game to go, and you've got 24 scoreline. Exactly. So it's all about discipline now, isn't it? And you don't want to give away silly penalties.
Yep. Yeah, that bottom one
Exactly
is
that.
the
And,
correct link.
Yeah, England, Mario competing for the ball, ended up on the wrong
I
side.
don't see any link, mate.
And
where
again,
in
it's
string?
something you often
in
get away
string.
with, and he's come out of it and not really had an effect on it,
Oh,
but being penalised.
That bottom one is the right. Is the
I
right
think
one.
Ellis Gaines there, if he bounces straight back to his feet, he maybe gets away with it, but he stays on the floor and it's another penalty.
What you're saying, Banks, is a bit rolly, isn't it? But yeah, England, again, forcing it too much. Why get on the wrong side of that ball, wrong side of the referee, give away the penalty? That's just wrong. So you're trying to get rid of Ben Youngs, you're trying to take his place. And by doing silly things like that, giving the opposition 3 points, you're not doing yourself any favours. You're definitely not doing the team any favours.
Okay, well, time to pause.
You got Facebook?
If you haven't checked,
Congratulations. Triple
Longhead,
Crown is yours.
go check him out. Go and subscribe to Stampy Longhead, my inspiration, the person who inspired me to make a channel. He is live now. As he hits 10 million subscribers.
Yeah, there was a lot to celebrate, and it's been a big few weeks for us, and just very
He's doing some kind of cooking thing right now.
This evening.
Do you think Lady Luck was on your side today a little bit?
Yeah, some people are going to say that. They're going to say it's been on our side for the last 3 matches, but look, you've got to be in games to win them, and I think England put a lot of pressure on us and came back each time we sort of got a hit. They came back again, so it was a hell of a game, and it was a lot of resilience shown from our boys. So very pleased.
Do you have any sympathy with England, the way that they were dealt with by Pascal Gazer today?
Well, look, I think, when you give away that many penalties, one player, 5 penalties, I think you're lucky not to concede a yellow.
Emily Walker has got Facebook,
I
mate.
suppose you could argue either way.
Wait, what?
England fought back.
I said, I wonder if
24-all,
Emily Walker's got a Facebook.
Takes advantage of England's penalty count. And
I wonder, has she got a Facebook?
In front of the
You don't know.
He's disappointed missing a couple of laps in the last game in Scotland, but
Not a clue.
certainly he made amends here this evening, and I thought
I haven't really spoken to her in a while, you know.
What's made the difference between Wales a matter of months ago and Wales who now potentially could win a Grand Slam?
Yeah, time.
It doesn't say anything about her about. In her about, it doesn't say anything.
We had a good look at some players in
Discussion, there's nothing there, channels, nothing there, playlists, nothing there, just 3 videos.
I think
it's just 3 videos, which was upgraded.
Whoa!
No, did you see like the one with the middle video?
It is a good job, and actually, when you look back
one
to
where
the
we did a
autumn,
cover
and people
of
started to question what
Run
was Wales'
by
identity, what was Wayne Pivac
Sniper
trying to
Troll
do,
or
and he was
Leon
obviously trying to
Lewis.
flood a lot of players.
That one
a lot
has
of injuries.
986
Almost has kind of reverted back to the old guard in many ways, the trusted old guard who've been there and won it before, and now there is an identity.
That was my favourite song at the time.
Well, you can see what Wayne Pivac was doing in the autumn. Like you say, he was budding a lot of players. That's the platform where you can do it. So since the autumn, there's some guys like James Botham who's come in, Kieran Hardy's come in as regulars on the bench, having good impact. Reece Zammit. So it's worked. He's found out about some players. Some probably didn't make the cut in his eye. Some of them have. He's found out who they are. The big difference that I've seen, like Wales has scored a lot more tries than they ever have done in the last 10 years, and I've never seen Wales score so many tries. The fact they did it against 15 men of England is really impressive.
They've never scored 40 before against England.
Yeah, and that's to score 40 against England. That's a great effort. So you've got to credit Stephen Jones, the attack coach. But Wales players, you see Toby Faletau on the right chancellor.
It was very difficult though, because I was holding 2 belts.
Just the tip we know was gifted with that skill set.
It was really
Welsh
hard.
forwards are very comfortable with ball in hand. So I think that is really playing to their advantage. When they do go wide, they're all comfortable playing that game plan. They've obviously been drilling that in training, left, right, and centre, because it's plain to see on the field.
I think what I've noticed there, Wales is
Wellington,
how efficient they are.
For children with moderate learning difficulties, or
huge effort. You can
MLD and ASD.
But they've always been quite renowned for that.
Those
and their
angels
fitness.
just played
But once they
at
get
the
in that
music for
red
youth
zone, the
school
areas to
and
attack and score points, whether it be 3 points or whether it be a try and
Royal
conversion,
Albert Hall and smashed it. This tune
that's what you should think
has
about New Zealand. Is like, They're playing with the ball. How are they doing this? Because they haven't got any territory. They've got no possession.
Now
But
became
the ball is
Arsenal
just flicking along. And maybe that's what Pivac has brought in. And there's been some coaching.
And there's like
changes as well.
literally
Probably
how many?
improved them, you
There's
never know.
like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sam
There
Walker's
was
part of
4
the
Jerry's having it off.
comments on them.
Sam just missed working with you, Jerry. That's why he came back. Okay, let's hear from Eddie Jones and Sonia.
Oh, Eddie, Owen Farrell was furious with Pascal Gauzet at the start of that game. Are you equally furious?
Well, it is what it is. We can't argue with the referee. That's the results there in stone. We've got to accept it. Maybe they were tough calls.
So I just commented saying,
Do you
I
agree with
really
your
missed
captain, though, that he just should have given
great
Owen more time
memories.
to talk to his players as he'd asked him to do?
Well, again, I'm not going to make a comment on it. I accept the referee's decision. It could have been tough, but we've just got to ride with it. We've got to be good enough to handle it.
Not con or no, not con.
I hope the stream can't hear
I'm not
this
going to make a call
because
on it.
I'm just watching back and trying to think. I'm trying to
We weren't
think
good enough on the day. We might have had some tough
what
calls.
the bells I was holding
adapt
back
to the
then.
game, adapt
What
to the
they
referee.
were,
If the referee's going to referee like that, we're going to have to adapt to
I
it.
think one of them
You
was
have got some
the
history
middle
with Pascal Gauzet. There's
E.
one point you
I think.
complained to World Rugby about him. Different issue, really, but is that on the cards again?
No,
Might you
I
have
had I had middle D.
Well, that's not
I
something
had,
we discussed
I had
today.
either
You
E
know,
or D. I
Wales
can't
were
remember. It was either E or D, middle E or middle D.
fought back.
Or was it G? No, it wasn't E or G, or was
Yeah,
it
probably
D?
the
No, it
last
wasn't
play
D.
summed up our day.
was
You
G.
know, we do some,
Middle G.
some lovely
Yeah,
attacking
it was.
work.
It was
Get to
middle
the final
G, and then
pass,
there was
intercept,
another
and
one.
they
I
score
had
down the other end.
middle
That's
G
the
and
difference of the
another
game.
England's penalty counts a continuing problem. Why do you think that's the case? This your Achilles heel a little bit because
Oh
he
yeah,
did
and
play well
I think
in
I had a
patches today.
high one as
Yeah,
well.
well, I
I
think
don't know
we're
what
probably
that
trying
was.
too hard. Yeah, I thought the effort of the day was outstandanding, and again, it was a difficult game for us. Given what happened in the game, so
On
we're
one
going
of
to be
the
able to
notes, on one of
adapt
the
to
notes,
those
I was like,
disruptions,
I
emotional
was a
disruptions,
tad late.
fishing
I was a
disruptions,
smidge late.
and
I was a
lesson for
smidge
us.
late. I was annoyed.
You have to go up and twist it.
Back in the day.
I can never doubt his effort.
Damn.
You know,
I think I was like 4 foot
he's
something,
such a
like
good player.
5
He'll
or like
learn from that
5'6",
again. You know,
5 foot something.
that's a really
at
good
the
lesson
time.
for us today.
But now I'm
really
like
pleased with the effort
5'8"
of my
or
players.
5'9".
Yeah, they fought
I don't
back, they
know.
stuck at it,
I'm
but
6'2".
in the end, it's 41-24.
My dad's
It is.
6'1".
Hard
You're
lines,
a smidge taller than my dad.
It's a bit better than that. It's 40. So he will learn and look back, and he'll
I'll just
have a
say
look
to
at
that,
those players that he's
"Come
talked
then,
about.
bro."
You know, nobody's droppable. He said ahead of this when he was asked about Owen Farrell undroppable. Yeah. Although some are saying that
That's
players
right,
do
I'm
seem
waiting
to
for you. Come then, bruh.
You know, he has contested players who aren't playing club rugby. Sonia then talked about Mario Itoje. Do you see the France game, which is up next, as a time when he just might mix it up a bit?
Well, he's got some interesting decisions to make. I still think those players are very, very good players, but they've just got to understand how the game is being refereed at the moment. It's so frustrating as a coach. I had a situation with us giving away a lot of penalties, and referees, whether they admit it or not, if you are giving away a lot of penalties, they look at that and think, oh, maybe the game penalised more, so you've got to stop it. You've got to stop it and be
it was so cringy because I was just looking at the other end and I was thinking if anyone was smiling, they were just playing.
I think Eddie said it there, we're trying too hard to compete. Marrow, just sometimes you know, Marrow, they're looking at you.
Oh God, I was just smiling. I was trying to work out. I was smiling. I was nervous as well.
And then having to change the way he's played international rugby for the last few years.
It's tough. I had games. I had games when we had to stop pushing in scrums.
My WhatsApp's going.
We had to stop pushing in scrums in international rugby because the referee was penalised.
Oh, yeah,
so you've got to do it. Fair play to Eddie and Owen. They haven't minded it. They've just said we'll accept it and we'll crack on. There's
going to be a lot of noise there, a lot of heat, isn't there, in the next couple of weeks?
Of course there is, and they've got to come out and play a very good game anyway to beat France because they're a very good team. Never mind giving away all the penalties that they're giving away. So they've got to stop this run now.
Stop the noise. They've got to play better, and they've got to start winning games.
Within that, they're also making mistakes still. Too many mistakes. Less today than last week.
Let's leave it on a positive. We've got a minute left. I think we should give the final word to Wales, and who have come into this whole tournament without expectation of walking away with silverware. They've already got one. What about two?
It's definitely on the cards, without doubt. So I think the whole thing that France aren't going to play now for a month. There might be a weird midweek game we don't know, which will play into Wales' hands because it might mean that some of their players are going to potentially 3 games in 12 days. Who knows? But the way things are at the moment, it's going in from Wales' favour.
How do you approach the Italy game?
I don't want to sound disrespectful. I fully expect Wales to maybe not go out and get a bonus point win because Italy will really target home games.
That is disrespectful. They will
That
get
was
a bonus
funny.
point.
That was so funny.
Yeah, Wales will win.
Like,
Wales will win. Yeah.
I had to have
I see a bonus
a
point.
video.
This
So
Wales at the
Ellie
moment
asked me
are just getting better. We dated them because they were playing against 14
she needed a
in those first 2
recording
games. They've now
of
come out
my
and beaten
voice
England.
saying
Davina convincingly.
Thank you very much, guys. So for
It was
Wales,
funny.
a triple crown down, and they're on for a grand
Oh, it was so
slam.
funny.
Sam? That'll be a yes then from all of us. Goodbye.
Very sweet. There is nothing undiluted about this game. There never is crowd or no crowd. Wales to get quickly. Josh Adams is going to score for Wales. Has gone forward. I think Wales has scored their second try. I was going to say the statement has been reduced to silence. Jim George and Larrington Watson going to score their first try. Queen Harry takes it quickly. Wales straight ahead. And a dummy by Ben Youngs. Young scores for England. We are all square.
So I literally just messaged her saying, "Do you remember the podcast when you needed me to say Davina McCall minutes?" Oh, that's funny.
You remember Jade, don't you? Jade Brennan. Peru. Jade Brennan at Peru. I used to hang around with Jamie Gregory.
James Brendan?
No, Jade. Do you remember Jade?
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to find out on Facebook. She has got Facebook, maybe.
Has she?
Well, yeah, someone showed me. So I don't know what her Facebook is.
Dear.
You've got to stay like this. I was bound.
Football, live.
The most famous trophy of all had its most worn ribbons on the game.
And on demand. Extra content everywhere. Like nowhere else on BBC iPlayer.
Go check Davina McCall's channel if you haven't already.
I'm going to carry on taking as many risks as I can. Bye-bye. 3, 2, 1. Last challenge done. Only one of you can be crowned a winner. You are all such talent. The winner is
Food Perfect, the final. 30th aired on BBC One and iPlayer.
Tonight, these two will be taking their chances in the ultimate game of risk and reward. Believe me, you really don't want to miss it.
And before our Saturday lineup gets started, it's the early evening news on BBC One with Kate Silverton.
You might have to put one of those little thingies that says COVID-19.
Hello, very good evening.
You might want to put something
The funeral
one
of
of
Captain
those.
Sir Tom Moore has taken place with his family paying tribute to the veteran and
You might need to do that because
Sir Tom,
it
Captain
may
of the Hearts of the
mention
Nation,
something
speaks
about
after raising
COVID.
tens of millions of pounds for NHS charities by walking 100 laps of his garden before his 100th birthday. He died earlier this month. Our correspondent John McGuire has the story.
This was a story born out of lockdown.
Rest in peace,
And
Tom
Mr.
Moore.
Hurst left his house this morning. Pandemic restrictions meant people
Absolute
adhered
legend.
to the family's wishes to stay at home. Soldiers from the Yorkshire Regiment, the modern equivalent of Captain Tom Moore's wartime unit, who were with him as he made his famous journey, joined him once more as he made his final journey. He received full military honours. On the coffin, his medals, including his knighthood and a specially commissioned officer's sword. On one side, the regimental motto, "Fortune favours the brave," and on the other, his motto, "Tomorrow will be a good day." And in clear blue skies above Bedford Cemetery, the silence was broken by a flypast from a wartime Dakota. To us, he was a veteran and a record-breaking fundraiser who walked 100 laps of his back garden to mark his 100th birthday, raising almost £40 million for NHS charities in the process. But for his daughters Lucy and Hannah, he was first and foremost a father.
Daddy, you would always tell us, best foot forward. And true to your word, that's just what you did last year, raising a fortune for the NHS and walking your way into the nation's hearts. We are also proud of everything you have achieved and promise to keep your legacy alive. Thank you for all the special times we've shared.
Are you single?
Our relationship cannot be broken by death.
No, who said that?
You will
So
be with me
there's a
always.
guy who said something about
for his grandchildren,
he's looking
of Georgia,
for
who've
he's
grown
looking
up
for
living with
the
their
Pringles.
granddad. It was a time
But
to remember,
there was
cherish
one of the girls basically
There is a lesson
said,
I've learned from living with you these past 13 years.
Oh, aware of the Pringles, yeah.
I truly do not believe I'd be the person I am today.
And she asked for the number as well.
Yeah.
So I'll just be like, no.
No, I just
Well,
be like, no, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking.
He doesn't cry or moan or
That's
shout.
fine. I'm
He
just
just
looking for
says,
the Pringles.
best be kind.
Yeah, but if she basically said to me, "Oh, do you want my number?" I'll just say no, piss off, because you just rejected me, you bitch.
The
Right,
grandfather,
1 second.
the father.
One.
About his humour, his honesty, and his
Jay
humility.
Brennan.
Qualities that have sent his name around the world and will ensure that it lives on beyond today for generations to come.
Brennan.
Here is Jade Dragon.
And he became a favourite for millions of people around the world who were inspired by
That's
his
the
words
last
and
post.
deeds to walk,
Yeah.
to be kind,
Yeah.
and to support good causes. Reassuring us all that we would never walk alone. John Maguire, BBC News, Bedfordshire.
The Chancellor says he will level with
second name?
people
How
about
do
the
you spell
enormous
Drennan?
strain the response to the coronavirus pandemic has put on
Jade
public
Brennan. How do
finances
you spell
when
her second
Wales
name?
is budget
Drennan.
country. Among the measures expected to be
Okay,
announced
so-
is a new mortgage guarantee scheme, as our political correspondent Damien Grammaticus reports.
A year into this pandemic, is an end in sight? Perhaps. And as the mood lifts, a question: when should the massive support given to the economy stop? A year ago, Rishi Sunak delivered his very first budget as Chancellor. Since then, he's had to borrow £270 billion, a record.
We're setting up a new coronavirus job retention scheme.
For now, this national debt is relatively cheap to pay back. If interest rates rise, that will change. Today, the Chancellor said that's why in his coming budget he wants to talk about levelling with people about the public finances and our plans to address them. Adding all of us Conservative MPs are elected by the British people because they trust us to run the economy responsibly. Labour says the government's overseen the worst downturn of any major economy despite all the cash it's spent. Now is not the time to withdraw support for hard-hit firms and families. The Chancellor is preparing new measures.
So to pour this milk in the yogurt.
Farabi, who still lives at home with his family, could benefit from a new scheme in the budget to help home buyers with small deposits get a mortgage. A junior doctor in London, Farabi hasn't been able to afford his own place.
On NHS salaries, I'm on the higher band being a doctor. People who are carers,
Feel free to pin the
if you
comment
don't help
that I just
the rest of
put
us
in.
on low incomes, on purchased property, then you're in a sticky situation where you can be renting for the rest of your life.
And the Chancellor is facing pressure on all sides. There are some Tory MPs who won seats off the opposition at the last election who want more spending to level up more deprived areas. The Labour Party, along with businesses and unions, say any tax rises now could choke off any recovery. And others who say we should start paying down all that debt now.
Every sensible person knows that this spending we've embarked on say stop the economy collapsing is the taxpayer spending. And if we don't get it under control before inflation comes back and then interest rates go up, we'll face a financial crisis.
All this is a sign that as the immediate crisis recedes, its after effects will linger on people's health and jobs, the nation's well-being and, well, Dane Grammaticus, BBC News.
Well, let's get an update on the coronavirus figures then. There were 7,434 new confirmed infections in the latest 24-hour period, means an average of 9,263 cases per day recorded over the past week. The number of patients in hospital with coronavirus across the UK dropped below 15,000 for the first time since mid-November. And in the past 24 hours, 290 deaths have been reported. That's people who died within 28 days of a positive COVID test. On average, 334 deaths announced every day in the past week, which brings the total number of people who died to 122,000.
Oh, he's about to unbox the reward.
The vaccination statistics show 504,493 people have had their first dose of the vaccine in the latest 24-hour period. Almost 19.7 million people have now had their first jab. Well, our health correspondent, Catherine de Costa, is here. Deaths and cases down again quite significantly this weekend.
COVID cases have been falling from a peak of about 60,000 a day at the start of the year. They're now back to the level that they were at the start of October.
I remember
and
I used
the 7-day
to play
average
with
for the number of deaths
Oh
is back to the same level it was in the first week of November. So things are heading in the right direction, but infections are still high. And that increases the risk of new variants emerging. Last night, the Health Secretary, Matt Hancock, said cases had only fallen by about 15%.
You do know that's right in my ear hole. Wearing headphones. It's right in my ear hole. I'm wearing headphones.
Now, health officials and experts on the
Right in the ear hole.
warn people not to let their guard down, even those who've been vaccinated. Because vaccines
It's in my bloody headphones, you fucking mind.
and large sections of the population have yet to have a jab, so
the
still
live
vulnerable to this virus.
Oh, you just go pop off, mate. It's in my fucking headphones.
Wales beat defending champions England in the Six Nations this evening, while Ireland defeated Italy earlier to record their first win of the campaign. Joe Wilson reports.
To be King of Cardiff, two candidates, Jones Eddie or Jones Alan Wynne. They're old adversaries. The referee's neutral, French in fact. Wales followed his whistle, took this penalty brilliantly. Josh Adams scored.
Briefcase?
England were furious, said it was too quick.
Don't give us time to Please, I talk first, okay?
Referee Gozer regretted Rianne. Next decision, Liam Williams gathered up a loose ball to cross the line. Try? Well, had Lewis Rees-Zammit not tipped forwards onto his leg? No, said the officials, it's fine. And Rees-Zammit wasn't going to argue. Well, England got a try of their own next, Anthony Watson in, and at half-time Wales led by 3. England did actually level the scores in the second half, Ben Youngs and hope. But Wales never lost focus nor momentum, their fourth try to seal it. And never mind ruling this occasion, Wales beating everyone. In Rome, it was always clear that Ireland would win their...
Yeah, well, it ain't me, so...
Just how and how many?
What's up?
Oh, someone wanted the volume down. No, I think Jay's deleted it. She ain't got a Facebook.
Okay.
She deleted it off.
Oh, okay. Diamond he got the diamond play button apparently.
You know what I put to Ellie Adams? I said, "How you doing, home dog?" Laugh my ass off. See what her reaction would be.
You know what's really annoying? I heard there was a YouTube channel that literally destroyed the diamond play button. Apparently, I'm just like, down.
She laughed.
Should I go back to so? Is there any other? I don't know if there's any other people that's in the stream, but if there is, should I make 2 War Dragons videos on a Wednesday instead of 1, or should I just do one every week? Should I do 2 or 1 every week?
It's up to you, man. It's up to you.
I'm probably gonna continue with 1 a week because I haven't really done that many videos. Actually, I've done loads, but not recently. Super Radar to challenge Giovanni, defeat him to rescue Shadow Articuno, starting February 28th at 12 a.m. I might do I might do the full Giovanni research on YouTube, but I don't know yet. Win a raid, defeat 3. Do you want me to tell you the research?
Yeah, I don't mind, man.
So there's at least there's 5 steps. Actually, there's 6 steps, but the sixth step is the final step is automatically auto completed. So part 1 of 6 is win a raid, which rewards 15 Pokeballs.
Right.
Defeat 3 Team Go Rocket Grunts, which give you 3 Hyper Potions. Catch 1 Shadow Pokemon, which gives you 3 Revives. Once you've done that, you get 10 Raspberries, 10 Nanite Berries, and 10 Pineapple Berries. Catch 5 Shadow Pokemon. 2 of 6. A Sunstone. Make 3 nice curveball throws in a row. 15 Great Balls. And 10 catch 10 flying type Pokemon. Doduo, which with a shiny chance. Once that's completed, 1500 XP 500 Stardust, and 10 Mega Energy for Pidgeot.
Right.
3 of 6. Purify 5 Shadow Pokemon. 30 Mega Energy. So step 3 of 6 all gives you Mega Energy for Pidgeot. Followed by 2000 XP, a Rocket Radar, and a Pidgeot Encounter, which can be shiny. 4 of 6. Defeat Team Go Rocket, Arlo, Cliff, and Sierra. All gives you 1,250 XP each time you beat them. Once you've beaten them, 2,500 XP, 1,000 Stardust, and a Super Rocket Radar. 5 of 6. Find the Team Go Rocket boss, battle the Team Go Rocket boss, and defeat the Team Go Rocket boss. Max Potion, 1 Max Potion, 20 Ultra Balls, and 5 Max Revives. Rewards, 3,000 XP, 1 Fast TM, and 1 Charged TM. And then the final step is basically, it's auto completes.
That's alright.
Yeah.
Well, you should say that's alright.
You will probably need, a strong rock type, because Articuno is 4 times weak to rock. The leaders will block your first 2 charged attacks.
Right.
I might be doing that on my YouTube channel. Of course. So I literally just look on WhatsApp and I just said new Giovanni research, and then my friend just came up with me. It came up and just said, "Yeah." So I just replied with a laughing Pikachu sticker. I'm excited, so I can just beat up Sierra again. Sierra is the easiest out of the 3. If Shadow Articuno was a thing, actually it is a thing, would it be your first Articuno if you had the right encounters? Why aren't we lucky yet? Where was that?
Jonathan's reaction.
No, I just randomly yawned.
Yeah, I know, that's what I said. Your reaction.
And I haven't even had dinner yet. That was my WhatsApp. that was my what? Yeah. Yep, that's my WhatsApp. That was my WhatsApp.
Damn, that BMW though. Look at this VM though, bro. Wait for it. Wait for it. Look at that.
1 second. Nice.
Basically, it's a normal wrap, chrome wrap, and then when it's in the dark, there's Tron vines.
Uh-oh.
What?
Intense music plays and intensifies. Because it might be copyrighted.
This is Jonathan washing himself.
Really?
No, what?
Really?
That's you washing yourself, isn't it?
I'm not a cat. I'm not a cat. I'm not a cat.
The hell was that bang?
What bang?
Something just went. So what was that?
No idea.
Someone in your house, probably.
Maybe. I got this today, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Shiny Krabby, the latest shiny release.
I've got 2 Krabbies. I've got 2 normal Krabbies actually.
Can be shiny.
Mm.
You need about 50 candy to evolve.
I know.
I would evolve, but I'll keep it as a shiny Krabby for now.
But there's Jonathan asleep.
I'm not a cat. I'm not a cat. Oi. I'm not a cat.
This is Jonathan when he's lost.
For God's sake. Why you've got some cat figures, bro? Jeez. You really assume that you assume that it's me. Every cat that you see is me. Really? Really? I'm literally trying not to fall asleep.
I'm just like sitting here. There's Jonathan when he's really angry. This is Jonathan when he says, "Burn, boy, burn."
Wow, bro. Wow.
This is Jonathan when he reacts. He's like, "Nope, I'm out of here."
No, I had that as my profile picture at one point. That was the same. That was the exact same profile picture that I had on Facebook a couple of years ago.
Cool, guys. I think we're going to come off and go on Messenger. So, Jonathan. So it was good seeing you guys on YouTube for an hour. Yeah, check out all the links in the description box below as usual. And as you can see the thing going along, follow what it says in the stream. Stay safe, everyone. If you want to go out, wear a face covering as well, and wash your hands, and social distancing as well, guys. So make sure to do that, and go check out Jonathan's. And go check out Jonathan's channel on his end. Yeah, and I'll see you guys soon. If you want to do your outro, it's up to you.
This is Delta's Rage 97 signing off. Peace.
Peace.